Hi, welcome back to Let's Play SimCity 4. Welcome back to Prospect Bay. This is episode 100 of my Let's Play. Definitely a big milestone. It's actually the 51st episode to take place in Prospect Bay. The first one was number 50, or the first episode in Prospect Bay, was episode 50. And it's actually the 53rd video that I'm going to be uploading that takes place in this region. So, we've actually been here a while, longer than I spent in my first region, for a fact, which is kind of funny when you think about it, because this place, we still haven't even broken 200,000 population. Over there, there's more than 1.1 million. So, yeah, I guess it shows how my building style has evolved over time since I started this game. And yeah, going for realism, it's just not quite as fast that you build up. Especially with this organic approach where, I'm just trying to build one kind of thing at a time and not get ahead of myself with overdeveloping infrastructure and high density zones and stuff of that sort. So yeah, as you've already noticed, I'm sure, we are going into Legos for this episode. I think I've hinted that I wanted to do something a little bit different. So, yeah, I was thinking that for this episode, I would look at one of the major traffic corridors for the city, east-west here, and think about putting some trolley tracks on it. Yeah, use some GLR networks. It's been a long time since I've done anything like that. I think the last episode that involved any GLR networks was 20-something. Yeah, definitely before episode 30. So it'll be a pretty cool change of pace as far as how the region's going. I'd say we've developed to a point where we're kind of like at the turn of the century now, if you know what I mean. We've developed a very complete rail network. Or well, not necessarily complete, but extensive. And that's had plenty of time to mature at this point. And we've just created some new innovations with paved roads, although all of the roads in the region are still very narrow. Woof! I was worried I'd have a crash there for a moment. So yeah, we're definitely at the point where some urban trolley transport is becoming feasible. So, in order to make this work, I think I'm actually going to make this a pretty... How can I make it work with the rail crossing here? That's always an issue because I think there are only puzzle pieces to allow the what's it called? The various tram road networks to go under rail, with the rail being the overpass and not the other way around. So I might have to rethink that. Damn it. Let's see what else is at our disposal though. Set that street under rail, and that's... yeah. That's a pretty... that puzzle piece only has a very specific use. It's a pretty specific for being that high in the menu, basically. But do we have tram avenue underpasses? I think we might. I'm not gonna scroll, or well, I have to if I want to be sure. Damn it. Yeah. Well, we do have an underground rail type solution for this sort of problem. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Whew. Wow. That's why I hate loading subway stuff. It takes so long to exit out from the placement. Sorry about doing this right at the beginning of the episode. I know it's not too fun to watch a screen with nothing changing on it. Well, but once I make the mistake, there's not much I can do about it. Here, when I finally get around to placing that puzzle piece for real, I think that I'm going to stop the recording for it. Meanwhile, though, this is really. God, why does it take so long? Okay, finally. Yeah, this overpass is done for. And you know what? I think we could also stand to separate our passenger line over here away from the freight line. So we'll get rid of the rail switch that was in the, in the area. Sorry about the burp. Yeah, and just continue. Yeah, the passenger line actually bypasses the rail yard right here, so it makes a little bit of sense like that. We'll just have the rail, or the, what's it called, the freight line continue on forward. Yeah, let's see if we can't make use of that street under railroad underpass. I don't think there's enough room here, but it's worth a try. Oh, god damn it. Well, I'm going to stop the recording for this. And I'll be back once I get out of the zone's view and have the right piece selected. Okay, well, it took a minute, as always, but I got it. Okay. So, that's not too bad. Turns out I might have plenty of space after all. Oof, it does look pretty ugly, though. What with ground textures. I don't think there's anything I can do about that, is there? No. Well, I can't exactly make it a real overpass, or make a natural underpass here. So, in other words, wow. Here, let's flatten this stuff out really quick. It's not quite even. Yeah, we'll just keep that there for now in order to make sure I remember where it's supposed to go. We will have street connections here and here. Oh, now it works. Nice. That doesn't look too bad after all. So, but it does make it look a lot like I ought to do something about drawing a street through here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Rezone anything to the side of it. And yeah, I'm gonna have to perfect over there. But in order to make up for that, I'll zone plenty of new housing right here. Actually, I'm not sure I want full-size lots right there. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna just have the housing lots continue for a little bit, and maybe a bit of a gap. And then how's about a little industrial area right there, or industrial lot? I wish there was a 2-tile street S-curve. That would come in a lot of handy. But yeah, not gonna happen just because I wish for it though. You know, I'm really not happy with all this unevenness around here. I'm going to flatten things out with these networks. Looks like I'll have to be replacing that bus stop too. And ooh, that did not really improve things so much. Actually, I'll just say it did. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. So now, first things first, let's build that train station. Yeah, this one should be good. And it's supposed to be a terminal station, so... wonder why I can't place it on the end there. Oh well, this is probably better anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what makes those underpasses visually work. Yeah, that's a lot better than just having trains randomly stop for a station along a freight line. That was not the best solution. So, as far as what to delete to make room for this new avenue. I think in general it looks like it would work best if we got rid of things along this side of the road. So that's what we're going to do. Oof. Quite a few things to demolish around here. That one we can move right away, so there's room right behind it. If I can find it. Yeah, it must be further down there. Nope, I do not see it. Oh, there it is. Maybe... yeah, I like that better actually. I think the parking lots look better that way. So, this whole area is going to end up being dezoned, I think. Yeah, and that road's going to be moved back one tile. Gonna have to move that bus stop. Wow, lots to do today. It's probably gonna end up being several episodes before I'm done with this session. I hope nobody minds when I record like that. I haven't gotten any comments so far, so I'm assuming that it's okay. Yeah, maybe I should leave some kind of mark wherever there's supposed to be a stop. Yeah, those are going to need to be dezoned. What else is facing that road that needs to go? Might as well just get rid of everything of that sort right away. Farmer's market, we can move that. That park we do not need to replace though. No, it's under gifts. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, that's facing the way I like it too. Ooh, but that slope is not... well, let's flatten things out so it is, my friend. Do like that then. That should work fine. So let's scroll down. It wasn't too far. There we go. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. That's perfect. Might as well start making our avenue now. Wow. Yep, do it just like that. Place our little pop there to remember that to replace the bus stop. Gonna have to destroy these tulips, unfortunately. Should be okay though. Yeah. Alright, pop here to remember the bus stop. Right there. Pow, pow. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of far away from the microphone. Let me just continue this on across. Yep, looks like I'm about to destroy that bus stop. And probably do not need to continue the GLR beyond there. So, yeah, if this is just going to be a one line, there's not going to be a full trolley network in the city. It's just not large enough to really justify that. So it's just going to end somewhat unceremoniously with a stop around here. Speaking of which, how much space do the stops for GLR take? Oops. Bus stop, Avenue GLR. Is that a tram stop too, though? No, that is just a bus stop. Okay. What about tram stops? Do I have that? Okay, yeah, it looks like I do. Let's see how this station looks, though. Frankly, it looks okay. I think I'll be using that one. So as far as how close to place these stations... well, I really don't want to overdo it. I think I'll start out... How far is this about? It's just a couple blocks. Well, it is, you know, those early trolley systems did have a lot of stops. It's not so strange to have plenty of them here. Maybe, honestly, I want a stop that's kind of close to the train station. Is that possible with the way I want to do this? I don't think so. I think this is as close as I'm getting. Okay, so we got one there. And we probably want 2 more. Okay. Probably one here wouldn't be too strange. That bus stop we do not need anymore. In fact, could probably stand to make this a medium density zone right here. Heck, maybe even a commercial zone. Fits in well enough. Okay. And for our last tram stop, I'm thinking how about there's not much room for tram related stuff around here, around this part of town. First off, we're going to need to replace that building anyway. Doesn't really look too well in place right there. Yeah. Probably demolish some of those things. Maybe have some higher density right here. It is the waterfront after all. And yeah, that should be good. Yeah. So let's place some of these stops. And bus stops, of course. Oof. No, it would actually make a fair bit more sense. Would be to end the tram at the farmer's market. So I think I'm just going to do that. Simplify things a touch. But yeah. So I'll start placing this stuff. Obviously, these are going to have to be those two-way trolleys. You know, where after it reaches the end of its route, the driver goes around to the other side and it can drive from both sides. Alright, frankly, I dislike how the road bulges right there. I'm gonna look and see if I have another option for Tram Avenue stops. Okay, well, I do have a lot of transit lots, but I do not see it. Yeah. Yeah. I got nothing. Nothing at all. Oh well. Let's go scroll back down. We got some cool looking GLR bus stops. Sorry this is such a scrolling intensive episode for such a milestone episode too. Found it. Don't know how I didn't spot that before. Ooh, but it's a rough one to place. Well, I'm gonna use it anyway. And I love overhanging lots. They always look pretty cool. Of course, if I use this one, yeah, then I'm gonna have to use it over here. Well, that'll be okay, I guess. Take that a little bit longer to make some more sense. Yeah. Okay. I can see how this could work. Oof, wrong tile though. Yeah, let's place it like that. Huh. That's not going to work with that kind of slope. Should work like this though. And just one last one. Actually, I'm going to flatten this out first, just because don't want it to look too derpy. Okay, excellent. Now just one more thing to do. Since I'm going to have this segment of road be GLR after all. Might as well demolish all of this. And yeah, build our other bus stops though. One there. Definitely we want one in this area too. I think in fact I had a bus stop here, but I erased my little marker already. Hold on, I'm not sure I decided how I was going to deal with these rails. Oh yeah, I was going to use that derpy ass underpass, which I don't think I even have room for over here. Okay. What are my options then? Has to be a 15-meter overpass deal. Seems doable. Let's make sure the area around is plenty flat, of course. And go down to our ground lowers. In fact, I think I'm going to say no to this slope altogether. Quite what I want. Yeah, that JRJ street underpass we can rebuild. Alright. Nice. So now let's try lowering the ground. What? Not suitable grade for construction? You kidding me? What am I supposed to use for... Oh, There's some kind of trick to this. And I've just... Oh, yeah. It's because it will go underwater. So, looks like it's got to be 7.5 and 7.5. Oh no, I didn't need to do that. Oh well. So I can't go down 7.5. Can I go up? Yes. You know, that makes me think I can probably go down if I do this right. I think I might have been placing that entirely the wrong way. No. Well, this is frustrating. Do I have any open space where I could test it out, see if it works better? That's not really open space. Could always use one of these areas. No, it doesn't work here either. Well, what? I mean, are we really that close to sea level? How does this stuff work in other cities then? How's about... Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach to this and try to level it out from here. Then we can re-level things in order to make these split lots look a little bit less screwed up. But meanwhile, we're seeing how much air we can get with this. Or not how much air, but how far down we can go. So that's pretty close to sea level. The level that these coastline lots are at. So it seems like a fairly safe bet. Okay, now we're going to keep this stuff up again. Yeah, those zones look kind of funny now. That's not facing anything. No. Damn it. Okay. We'll place that zone in a minute, I guess. And re-level this stuff. Okay. Something there. Okay. So let's try to preserve that grade and see how high it takes us to go up 15. looks a bit high. Ooh, but it doesn't have to... I'm getting this stuff backwards really quick. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we actually are trying to lower things on this front. So we can't pull that through. Yeah, it works perfectly. Excellent. There we go. So, just one issue. It has to be the same side, same height on the other side. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to move our rail station back by a considerable amount here. That should be fine. In fact, let's see how many flat tiles we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we actually need 9 tiles. We'll actually just demolish all that stuff in the way. Is that flat? No. So let's make sure that it is flat. Actually, might as well flatten it down instead of up. That makes everything considerably flatter. Yeah, that will be fine. So let's find the station we're using. Place it right there. And back up here. We can get that street underpass. Yep. Make sure that it goes through. This might be a little bit rough. But no, just enough room. Thank God. Okay. Now, with that stuff in place, we can actually do the overpass. Might as well get a couple pieces of our tram avenue in place first, just so that we know it will work correctly.